Brent, thank you very much for joining ISCO here today in Louisville, Kentucky. Derby weekend.
You bet.
Please tell us a little bit about yourself and what brought you here today.
Sure. My name is Brent Waller. I'm president and partner of a company called FrontRange H2O Partners. We're headquartered out of Dallas, but we also have a Colorado headquarters for our project called the Vita H2O Project, which is one of the reasons I'm here with ISCO today. Is you guys are our key supply for all things pipe and other things. So we're here to got really great tours of ISCO's facilities today and getting to know you guys better. And so we're glad we're here.
We were talking just a second ago about sustainability. Low moisture year in the Rockies.
Right.
Not a lot of skiing going on.
Yes.
Water is so crucial to that area.
It's the worst on history this year.
Right. So tell us more about your sustainability initiatives and how this really fits into the overall sustainability initiative around Colorado.
Yeah, so the Vita H2O project is not a water source and supply that answers all the questions and be a single source supply for a particular municipality or township or water district, as they say in Colorado and some of those. This is a drought tool. This is a firming tool for systems that we call it conjunctive use. Conjunctive use is very key to the Vita project. Conjunctive use meaning surface supply, tributary supply in combination with or conjunctively with this groundwater supply. The other key aspect of the sustainability is this is a non-tributary, so it's a big bathtub of water, huge, massive bathtub of water, roughly 8 million acre feet a year on the Colorado side of it. So it's very large. And the particular sustainability of that water in the state of Colorado, you can reuse it to extinction. So that means for every drop, every molecule we send to the region in our pipeline, the Vita pipeline, the municipalities, the townships, if they plan properly and they manage properly, they can reuse that water continuously. Typically when you reuse, and again, it's an accounting issue, but when you reuse through effluent, through the treatment system, you'll lose about 15% of that molecule. So first use, you'll be down to 85%. Second use will be 70%, and so forth and so on. So that's a key part of the sustainability, is the ability to reuse it.
Right.
The other key element to the reuse or sustainability part of it is because it is an aquifer and it's non-tributary, we will incorporate ASR. ASR is aquifer storage and recovery. So we are designing the pipeline to be bidirectional. And then as we design the plans for our offtakes, for our customers, we will time that out and manage that out in the future. We will reverse the flow and put it back down in the aquifer to recharge. And then we can recover that back. So that's a key element. And in the sustainability, and sustainability can be defined so many ways, Will. I mean, there's all kinds of ideas around what really means sustainability. But when we model it out with a few times of storage, ASR, putting the water back down, or reuse, we've modeled it out where this water source is centuries of supply. Again, it's good stewardship, good management.
You're talking about some words here that are actually just happen to be ISCO core values: stewardship, long-term thinking. We have sustainable products. You had a couple of options on materials to choose from for this pipeline. Tell me about the process of what the selection of those materials looked like.
So, and again, we have what's best, we have a world-class team for the project. So our engineering team worked with me from the very beginning. I've been a fan of HDPE. So going back to the disposal well business that we have, we started using HDPE 17 years ago. I've actually know how to actually fuse pipe. I've done it in the field as, again, understanding the product. But what I knew back then and not what we know today is the flexibility, not just literally the flexibility, but the flexibility of the product, how you can do so many things with it. I just think it's a fantastic product. The other element is the ability to install and construct this project on a timely basis. We're I've seen what HDPE can do in the field when it gets installed. And if you got the right team, it can be very efficient. So that's it. I think flexibility of the product and what I saw today, some of the unique stuff that ISCO's doing. For instance, glad we were here today. We saw something today that gave us a great idea for our wellheads that we weren't thinking about. And now all of a sudden we're going to say, oh, we need to go back and think about that for all of our wellheads, a particular setup that we saw today.
You're mentioning 100-year life cycles. That coincidentally is HDPE as a 100+ year life cycle. What's the importance of that long-term thinking attitude for your company and for this project? Yes,
I mean, it is crucial for the economics. Going back to our capital and our partnership group, we like to model 20-year minimum, 30-year plus. And that's just a crucial number. I think you and I have had conversations about the life of I think some of the old numbers on HDPE didn't show up to be 100 years. And then when we did the workshop, that was very important to us just from modeling alone. And then our capital is going to look at that. I mean, that was one of the main questions was what are we getting here? Because our clients and our offtake agreements and our operating agreements, they're 100 years as well. So we have 100-year terms. There's 100 years all over this thing.
Right.
And so it's very important.
Yeah. Will you be making any joints? You said you were fusing pipe. Are you going to be making any joints yourself on this job?
No.
Okay. it's good to know.
I'll be taking pictures.
I don't know. We could definitely trace it back. So.
Yeah. I think that was 6-inch pipe that I did. So.
A little different than the 42-inch pipe that we're working with here today. So this is a large pipeline. Obviously, this is a very thick-walled HDPE pipe. What are some of the benefits that you found with ISCO and working with ISCO so far on maybe some of the upfront design details through now shipping pipe and getting the project started?
Well, I think it goes back to when we had the first meeting with you guys. There was just an edge to ISCO's and quite frankly your team and you with ideas that got our team thinking. And I think that was a key element is number one, creative thinking beyond just here we are, here's our supply and here's what we can do. But also we did want to expand the capacity of what really quite frankly is just our first phase of our project.
Right.
And little things, I'll give you one, just the DR rating. Instead of other groups come in and say it's one size fits all the way down, you guys came in and said, no, let's look at this. We don't have to do it all in one size, one DR rating. And boom, I mean, it was a real economic shift. And every dollar counts when we're trying to provide a drinking water product to the community. We have to watch our economics.
Sure.
Because economics can destroy a project for sure. So little things like that, I think.
When this is all said and done,
right,
you can do a number of things. Why this project and why water pipelines in particular for the community and for what it brings?
Well, I think from an aquifer, I'll start there with the aquifer. This is called the Upper Laramie Aquifer. It's an aquifer that Wyoming has used for some time, agriculturally and some other areas. Colorado has not used this aquifer. And when you combine the volume that we have now, along with an aquifer that has never been utilized, with the conjunctive use, I'm going to use that over and over. It is a crucial, we think, tool for the region. Most of this communities in this area, are using what's called CBT water, surface water, mountain snowpack water from the Colorado River, but also from the western slope. And so what we felt was important to the community was bringing up a new resource that when you combine it with the surface, it gives them lots and lots of options, just like this year. The other element is economics. The challenge in Colorado is the rates for the water has just gone up and up and up and up. I mean, to give you an example, an acre feet a year of CBT water, I think the last report I saw, it's gone down a little bit, but it was $75,000 per acre foot a year. You need some other sources to help what I call flatten the curve. The curve will continue to go up, But we think the Vita and this water source, going back to the region, will help flatten those rate curves, slow that down, because it is a new source.
Really beneficial for the end users. Also, from what I've seen, very beneficial to the municipalities and the utility districts that are involved in this. As you said, you guys are able to take a more direct approach, I'll say, in the constructability, speed of this project. For others out there in similar positions, what does your unique approach of FrontRange H2O bring to scopes of work like this?
The word I use is conviction. You know, one of the things you have to have is you have to have capital that it's truly committed to a project like this. It's not for the faint of heart. And two, you have to have a world-class team that you put together that we think we have one in local, but it's conviction. You have to be convicted to and committed to what you're doing. Otherwise, you know, it could go away very quickly. Yeah, for sure.
And you're bringing a lot of speed, a lot of flexibility, a lot of value engineering as well to this to help save the project.
Correct.
And time, money, speed, all the things we've spoken about.
That's right. And again, I can't emphasize enough. We believe in that region. It is an all hands on deck for the region. So we support all kinds of water projects. We want to see the solution continue to come to the table, but it has to be done economically, and it should be driven by the idea again of trying to flatten that curve, because the curve has been like this for the last 10 years in Colorado on the cost of water, and so we think Vita does that.
Great project, great for the community, great for you all. We're happy to be part of it.
You bet.
Thanks so much for choosing ISCO to support you on this.
You bet, Will. We're excited as well.
Thanks.
All right.